In the world of luxury, the loudest statement is often the quietest. That sound, the resonance of 15 grams of anodized titanium, is more than just physics. It is a psychological trigger. It is a signal of dominance. We are told that a credit card is a tool for payment, but for the world's elite, it is a social passport. American Express has spent decades mastering a form of invisible control. They don't just offer credit. They offer a place in the human hierarchy. To understand how Amex controls the elite market, we must first understand the biological imperative. Human beings are wired for status. From an evolutionary perspective, status equals survival. Those at the top of the tribe had better food, better protection, and more resources. Amex has successfully hacked this primitive survival instinct and turned it into a multi-billion-dollar financial empire. The core of Amex's psychology is the velvet rope. In luxury marketing, the value of an object is inversely proportional to its accessibility. If everyone can have it, no one wants it. This is why Amex uses invite-only tiers like the Centurion card. By refusing to tell the world exactly how to get the card, they create a black box. This lack of transparency triggers a psychological response called social verification. We want what we cannot have, and we value what others are denied. Amex doesn't just reject people because of their credit scores. They reject them to maintain the sanctity of the tribe. When you hold that card, you aren't just a customer. You are a survivor of the filter. In standard economics, demand drops when prices rise. But Amex operates in the world of Veblen goods. These are luxury items where demand actually increases as the price goes up because the high price itself is a signal of status. If Amex lowered the platinum fee to $50, the market saturation would skyrocket, causing the status yield to crash toward zero. By keeping fees high $695 for platinum and $5,000 for Centurion, Amex ensures that the card remains a filter for the mass market. The fee is not a cost. It is a barrier to entry. Once a member pays these high fees, a psychological mechanism called the sunk cost fallacy takes over. Because the member has invested so much upfront, they feel a subconscious need to extract value from the card. They begin to prioritize Amex for every purchase, even if a competitor offers better cashback. Why? Because using the card reinforces their identity as an elite member. Amex has moved beyond a financial choice to become a self-image. You don't use the card because it's smart. You use it because of who you think you are. Luxury is a sensory experience. Amex was a pioneer in haptic branding, the science of how touch influences the brain. Plastic cards are light, flimsy, and disposable. Metal cards are heavy, cold, and permanent. When an elite member touches their Centurion card, the weight registers in the somatosensory cortex as something of high value. This physical sensation triggers a release of dopamine. Every time the card is handed to a waiter or a merchant, the member experiences a micro-hit of social validation. It is a physical manifestation of their net worth. The concierge is the ultimate psychological tool for dependency. By solving impossible problems, finding a sold-out watch or booking a closed restaurant, Amex provides the member with a sense of omnipotence. This creates transactional intimacy. The member begins to rely on Amex not just for money, but for life management. This dependency makes the card uncancelable. How do you cancel the service that knows your wife's favorite flowers, your daughter's shoe size, and your favorite hotel in Tokyo? You don't. You are locked in by the comfort of power. While Visa and MasterCard see the merchant and the amount, Amex's closed loop allows them to see level 3 data. They see exactly what you bought, the brand of champagne, the size of the dress, the destination of the flight. They use this data to perform predictive anthropology. Their AI can predict a member's divorce, a business failure, or a relocation months before it happens. This data is the oil that fuels their luxury machine. They know the 1% better than they know themselves. Amex doesn't buy traditional ads to reach the elite. They buy cultural context. From being mentioned in Jay-Z's lyrics to being the preferred card of James Bond, Amex has turned its card into a prop for the elite lifestyle. By associating the card with archetypes of success, they ensure that every new money millionaire views the card as their uniform. You haven't truly made it until you have the card that the icons use. The Centurion Lounge is the physical manifestation of us versus them. By creating a private sanctuary in the middle of a chaotic airport, Amex reinforces the member's sense of separation. This is spatial psychology. The lounge is a safe haven from the masses. It tells the member, the world is crowded, but for you, there is always a quiet room. This physical isolation is the ultimate reward for loyalty. American Express does not control the market through interest rates or cashback percentages. They control it through the human ego. They have turned debt into a trophy and spending into a ritual. As we move into a digital-first world, the physical card may fade, but the psychology of status is eternal. The architecture of prestige is built into our DNA, and Amex holds the blueprints.